more, one more. You got it. Come on, man.
Yo, look at the clock. Take that, baby. Son. Get it. Don't forget the clock. Same. Come on, man, don't forget the clock. Knock it down. Hey, whoa! Clock. Turn it up. Check the clock. Let's do this. Look at the clock. Don't forget the clock.
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Ready, go! We're here.
All done.
Fred. Hey, yo, right here. Box shot. Yo. Y'all ready to lose? Focus! Come on, box him out, man! Yes, sir! That's the way I back up my game.
I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
Let's go.
Hey, you can hit that all day. Shoot me there.
We'll get the next one. Keep it going.
Your confidence is gone now.
We are here celebrating the community at the 2K TV wrap party, and we want to extend a very special welcome to Miss T. Welcome to NBA 2K TV. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you guys?
Doing well. I see you're repping your squad. Tell us a little bit about your jersey.
I'm wearing that SGA jersey. You know I'm repping OKC as my favorite team.
I love it. And today we're going to be hopping into the W. And we're also joined by two of our 2K TV.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Here with Grant Hill and Ritt, the starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Moran and Payne. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at small forward. And for Minnesota, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Then there's Jalen Duren, and it's Minot in at the 4. And in the front end of the back-to-back, what's important?
For BA, most coaches treat this one like a regular game. Try to win. Don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
Payne, the pass to Morant. On the take. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Here's Duren. Ja Morant grabs a miss. And here's Memphis now. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. He said Ja Morant is so good and so entertaining that some guys on both teams just stand around and watch him. He told his players, if you let him get to the rim and do something spectacular, you're not only giving up points, you're energizing the guys around him. Coach wants to prevent the highlight reel kind of plays.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. To the paint. Fades. And it's Edey missing.
Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
Edwards against Payne. And here's Payne outside. Memphis with a rebound.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck.
Richard, for years, the Grizzlies' team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves.
Edwards, a pass to Payne. Hits the trifecta.
Well, it took them 5 tries, but they showed they can make a basket, I guess.
For Memphis, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Jackson. With the fadeaway. Rebounded by Payne. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Payne. It's Edwards on the wing. Outside Payne. Fires the 3. The shot, no good.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Outside Payne. Over Edwards, 6 to shoot.
Yeah, smothering D right there. Just a tremendous job by Edwards, forcing a difficult shot. I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily.
Memphis leading. So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Payne and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Edey. And it's Pippen in at the 2. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Morant against Payne. Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Minnesota. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one.
And this is a matchup they expect to win. Certainly, last year they were the stronger ball club.
Here's Minot. Still no points. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Minnesota is shooting their first free throw tonight.
At the line for Minnesota, Josh Minot. 1 shot.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. They're fresh off the win against the Pelicans.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
Yeah, good anticipation helps Edwards see the shot forming.
Then his speed gets him there for the block.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, money in the last outing against the Hornets was definitely a factor. He ended up with 12 points, and he was dialed in from long distance. But remember, he also was great on the strike. He was a big reason they were able to snap that losing streak, using it as motivation. Guys?
Yeah, got it. We saw him play in attack mode the other day. We'll see if he can keep it up in this one.
You know, I think he can. A repeat performance should be no problem for him.
Oh, I don't know. After you put up numbers like that, I think the defense starts paying a little bit more attention to you, so it might be difficult.
Outside Payne. Here's Duran. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 4 rebounds now, and it's 6-10. Jalen Duran is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
Pass to Minot. Here's Duran. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Payne, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Payne against Edwards. And the basket by Payne. And now a 3-point Memphis lead.
After a cold first quarter, they brought up their field goal percentage, trying to build out this lead now.
It's deflected. And he gets it back. And stolen by Morant. To the inside. Tries again. Minot pulls it in. Timberwolves shooting just 28%. Lacking confidence on offense right now. Pass to Shannon. Back to Payne. Here's Shannon. 5 to shoot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Grant, when you talk about consistency in officiating game to game, you think there's room for him? And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Minnesota up by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Grizzlies trail by 4. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Then there's Jalen Duran, and it's Payne in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. And yep, it's good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Minot, hounded by Morant. Here's Payne. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Making his presence known with that swat. Jackson Jr. understands when to go after blocks.
Here's Payne. Long range from the inbound. The rebound by Edey.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
And here's Morant outside. And another 3 for Memphis.
When Ja is knocking down that 3 consistently, it takes his game to a different level.
Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. To the left side wing. And here's Payne outside. Knocks down the triple. Payne's got 8.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Pass to Wells. Launches it. They get it back. Edey. A soft touch off the glass.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
From the baseline. And he gets the bucket. He's got 10.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, John Morant is excited to be back on the court. He's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And it's Morant with the ball for the Grizzlies. 4-point game. Pass to Wells. Jackson on the wing. 13 feet out. Another shot. Edie, that's good.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
Tipped away. Morant with it. This one for three. Yes! A Morant three!
What a confident shot by Morant. Gets the hot pass and puts it right up.
Down low. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Minnesota shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he makes it first. And Minnesota with some changes. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Duren. And it's man in for McDaniels. And Memphis also making a switch. Pippen's checked in for Memphis. They've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Good on the bucket. Pippen's got 9 points. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides. The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Pass to Wells. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. And here's Bain. The three ball. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
As strong as they looked in that first half, their defense hasn't been the same here in the second. They just look slow, not very sharp.
And Richardson's bursting onto the scene. Bain has been nothing short of spectacular.
Bain was a steal with the 30th pick. He's added to his game each year. And now he's one of the better two-way wings in the league. He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Gobert passes to Payne. Back to Gobert. Here's Mann. To the middle. Here's Payne. Can't connect from short range. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Jackson. And it's blocked. And they're able to recover. Pippen pass to Jackson. The three from Bain. Buries it from three. Bain's got 6 points in the quarter.
The second Bain touches that ball, he wants to shoot.
Bain finds Edwards. Back to Payne. Here's Mina. Lets the three fly. The shot by Payne, no good.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Yep, that one goes. And now a 6-point Grizzly lead.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
They get it again. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Here's Edie. Can't get it to fall. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, stick around. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is...
Substitution on the court.
And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Pippen, pass to Morant.
Minnesota foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
Also, lots of hustle on the offensive end. following shots and creating tons of second chance opportunities.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Dane and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. Then there's Ja Morant, then it's Edey, and it's Pippen in the 2-guard. Timeout called, Memphis. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the 3-ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Memphis' head coach had some words for his team over the break. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Morant. Morant with the close-range bucket.
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
And Minnesota calls time here. They're trailing by 1. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Cuts off the pass. Ja slithers his way in. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Here's Wells. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
McDaniels passes to Payne. Back to Daniels. 1:15 left in the game. Second shot opportunity. Gobert not bothered by the D.
And the trust this team has in Gobert. They know he looks to come up huge in the clutch.
And here's Morant outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Inside. Morant with a defensive effort.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Back to Payne. And he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now. And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Pretty much they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Well, that technical couldn't have happened at a better time for them. Now it's a 2-possession game.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5.
Really knocks it down from the line. Bain almost automatic.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
And Minnesota calls time here. They're losing by 6. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Your thoughts, guys?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
The shot by Payne, no good. And an intentional foul right there.
4th personal foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Jackson Jr.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And what really distinguishes Jackson, the soft touch of his shot. Most young bigs are still developing that.
And so the Grizzlies take the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everybody.
game last night. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Let's get this started already.
You could do better than that. We'll get the next one. Now we're rolling.
Yo, we got this. Don't worry.
I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
Focus! Focus! Everyone's gonna be losing today.
There you go, baby.
Just like that.
Nah, we're good. Let's ball.
Let's go.
I made it quiet.
Someone needs to change their socks. Do you smell that?